Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kyle Recker and I'm back at you with another video review. And today, finally, I'll be taking a look at the WWE Wrestlemania 37 Elite, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Finally, this seems to be the hardest figure to come by from this set, at least in my area, that is. I always just went to Target earlier this week and shockingly found him. I was very surprised. And it was the last one, picked him up immediately. Aside from China, this was the figure I was looking forward to the most because I love this attire. But of course, I don't really care for the way it was represented in this figure, but I'll get into that later on. Anyways, before we take up the figure, take up the packaging first. Anyways, picture of Shawn Michaels from that time period, which is excellent. Of course, first time line, build a figure Paul Ellering, which I'm so excited to build that. Wrestlemania, Shawn Michaels. Picture of Shawn Michaels there on the side. On the side, we have a picture of Shawn Michaels in the outfit. Elite Collection, and on the back has bio and stats. You can pause right there if you want to read. However, it's missing Tag Team Champion because he was a Tag Team Champion during this time period in the early 90s. Of course, it says it's based on WrestleMania 9 when he defended the Intercontinental Championship against Tatanka. Then the other figures are set. We got Goldberg, of course, Shawn Michaels, Edge, and China. And if you buy all four, you can build Paul Ellering and Rocco. I've already done reviews of Goldberg and China, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. Of course, Shawn Michaels we're reviewing today. And Edge, even though I can't stand that figure and I'm not looking forward to getting that figure, I am going to get him and review him so I can build Paul Ellering, because obviously you need them all to finish the set and build the figure. So that's the only reason why I'm getting this figure in the first place, even though that figure sucks. So if there's anybody out there that actually likes this figure, then you're not going to like my review of this whenever I get it, because I'm going to tear that figure to shreds. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging, so let's open up Shawn Michaels and see what we got. We'll be right back. Alright, so here we have Shawn Michaels. Open up and have his packaging, and what a freaking awesome figure this is. No wonder this figure was so hard to find, for me in my area. I love this figure. Has a couple issues, but I'll get to that later on, but overall, love it so far. Anyways, first up, his accessories. Of course, he comes with the legs to build Paul Ellering. So I'm getting close. All I need is the torso and the jacket from Edge, and I'm done. Didn't hard to build him. Of course, he comes with interchangeable hands. He has the standard gripping hands and two fists. And I'm glad they fixed the issue that I had with the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Shawn Michaels, which is very similar to this, where the wrist was really, really loose. But I'm glad they fixed it this time. So thank you, Mattel, for that. And of course, he has his glasses, which once again we've seen before with the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Shawn Michaels. The glasses are pretty nice. They're not like that really, really soft rubber, but I guess you could say it's kind of like flexible plastic. Anyways, they look nice. And they fit on just fine. It has the holes in the side of his head with the hair. And it fits on just fine. We can line it up. Oh. Just get it in the hole there. There we go. Yeah, it's not a loose fit. It stays on. Then he comes with this wicked awesome chain jacket, which Shawn Michaels always had some of the coolest jackets during his entrance. And this one is no exception. This one looks really cool. However, I wish they would have done almost like a wash to make it more shiny, because the real jacket he wore for this match, WrestleMania 9, it was a lot more shiny. The chains were a lot more shiny, so I wish they would have done like a wash or something. But it looks pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, it's made of that really, really thick, hard rubber, so I know this is going to be a pain in the butt to take off. I haven't taken it off yet, but we'll see. Anyways, just unclip it here from around his neck, and then just take off pretty much how you would take the jackets off. Let's see if I can get it off. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not as bad as I thought. But it's still that really hard rubber, so I can imagine this might be a little tricky to take on and off. And because of the hard rubber on the sleeves, I can imagine this is going to be very hard to get back on. So I probably won't put this back on. But we'll see. Anyways, here he is. Shawn Michaels in his wrestling attire he wore when he faced Tatanka at WrestleMania 9. Head scan's pretty good. Now, we've seen this head scan before with a few basics, as well as the ringside exclusive Shawn Michaels, which you'll see later on. However, the hair is much darker this time around, which is accurate to that time period. It's got the earrings. Like I said, the likeness is actually pretty good. I think this is definitely one of the best younger head sculpts they've done for Shawn Michaels. It's much better than Elite Series 19 and the Ringside Collectibles exclusive DX Shawn Michaels. They always struggle with that time period, but this one, it's pretty good. Of course, there's the chest hair and the abdomen, which I'm surprised they actually did that, because apparently, I don't know, there was like some type of issue where on one of their Shawn Michaels figures, they had to take the hair off of his stomach. So that's why there's two versions of one figure where he has the stomach, the hair on his stomach, and the other version does not. So I'm surprised they actually put it on this figure. Has the tattoo and the black gloves, which he wore these all the time back in the day. Fortunately, the skin tone is all messed up on his wrist. Like, I hate how the skin tone never matches the arms. I hate that. And of course, classic quality control. Oh man, the ink came off from the jacket. Yeah, classic quality control from Mattel. All the scratching, and of course everything rubs off. Are you kidding me? Classic Mattel, of course. And the attire is pretty nice, white and black. With the black knee pads, which they're kind of like the softer rubber, so they don't hinder his knees at all. And standard white kick pads. That's stupid. I mean, this black ink came from this jacket, so seriously, it rubbed off that easy? Oh, I see. It's from right here. Dang it, Mattel. So honestly, I have no complaints with the figure, aside from, the paint rubbing off the jacket. And of course, I wish they would have done like a little wash on the jacket to make it more shiny. Anyways, let's do a couple comparisons to some of my other favorite Elite Shawn Michaels. I'm not going to show you all of them, but just a few of my favorites, and see how he stacks up compared to my compared to him. Here he is with the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, which is funny. This one is supposed to be from WrestleMania 8, and this one's from WrestleMania 9. So what a difference a year makes. And then next to pretty much my favorite attire I have on the figure, the Network Spotlight Shawn Michaels from SummerSlam 1995. And last but not least, the WrestleMania 33 Elite Shawn Michaels, based on WrestleMania 12. And he stacks up pretty well. It's not my favorite, but he still holds up. I would say this one's probably still my favorite, like in terms of the era. But my favorite attire has to go to the Network Spotlight one, even though I don't like this head scan. Anyways, he stacks up pretty well. It's still... I think he definitely is one of my favorite Shawn Michaels figures that they've made from this era, the early 90s. That's probably the best era of Shawn Michaels, is the early 90s, in my opinion. Anyways, our articulation is pretty much what you expect. Head can rotate 360. Can look down. Well, can't really look down. You can kind of look up. I'm surprised the hair doesn't hinder it, so that's good. Arms rotate 360. You can go in and out, a little tight. Rotate the bicep, bend the elbow, rotate the wrist, and hinge. Ab crunch was about that far forward and that far back. Swivel waist, legs forward about that far, and back to original position, which is good. That way you can they can go in and out pretty far, so that's good. So you can do the sweet chin music. Rotate at the thigh. Double joint knee. I'm glad the knee pad doesn't hinder the posability. So I wish they would use these knee pads more often. Swivel the boot and hinge at the ankle. However, it's really tight. And slight ankle pivot. So not bad. So I'd say not my favorite Shawn Michaels figure, but he is up there. Definitely a hidden gem. So cool figure. So some quick final thoughts. Overall, I love this figure. This is probably one of my favorite Shawn Michaels figures from this era, and probably ever. I mean, this figure is really good. So my only real complaint with it is, of course, the scratches on his attire. And of course, the paint rubbing off on his jacket. All I did was take it out of the package and take the jacket off for the first time that you saw here in this video. And look at that. It's rubbing off already, like it's peeling off. So I guess I have to get some paint from the craft store, paint it up, and then spray it with this stuff I have that creates like a shield over it. It keeps the paint from rubbing off. So that really stinks. I've never had that issue with any accessory, like any rubber accessory from Mattel. So that really sucks. But aside from that, great figure. So I would say if you can find him in the store, because I know he seems to be the hardest figure to find in the stores from this set. So I'd say if you can find him in the store or get him online for a good price, he is on Ringside Collectibles for about, I think, 25 bucks. So I'd say if you can get him online for a good price or find him in the store, definitely pick them up. This is definitely one of the best figures from this set. And probably one of the best Shawn Michaels figures that Mattel has ever done so far. Not just flashbacks, but in general. So I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like so, the only problem is the jacket, which is a huge part of the figure. And that was definitely the huge selling point for me, because when I saw that jacket, I was like, I gotta have this figure. So it's kind of disappointing. But aside from that, great figure, so pick them up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links down below. Be sure to pick up your official Cowbreaker merch on my store on bonfire.com, link down below. And also stay tuned for the other review that I'll be posting this week, which is the AEW Unrivaled Series 3 Darby Allin. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably be posted tomorrow on Saturday. So this is just a little bonus review this week. And also, I upload new reviews on this channel just about every single Saturday. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss it. Anyways, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys. Bye.